It's about the end of America or the world or something like that, but mainly set in one house. And the only reason they know it's the end of the world is some deer come into their garden and some flamingos use their swimming pool. Oh, and the internet doesn't work.
Now watch this drive and he just takes out a memory stick.
Now, I don't think it's going to be a straight fist fight here because Wonder Woman just beats up Benedict Cumberbatch. Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite podcast, The Hero Complex. This is the show where we pit our heroes against one another. Two comedians and debaters are primed and ready to go. I've got the wonderful Adam Green and the fantastic Patrick Busnahan. Guys, how are you doing? How's your week's been?
Good evening, Great Britain.
Hi Hugh, how are you doing? You good?
I'm great, Jess. And yourself?
Yeah, really good, really good. Although, I had a bit of a problem in the last week or so. I bought a new washing machine. Some podcast games going quite well for me.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I got one of them. Well, first of all, it didn't work for 6 weeks.
Wait.
So then I got a new one.
Okay.
Right. So I got the new one, and I just so Rosie, my dog, who was sat with me here, she managed to throw up on this blanket. Right, so I put it in the washing machine. Didn't really factor in how woolen it was. Now that brand new washing machine is just full of wool, and anything I wash in it is covered in wool. So other than that, though, I'm doing quite well.
Really? Is that how how woolen?
Like really, like a proper Irish kind of like
the
set.
blanket came out of the washing machine and how much of it was left in the washing machine, percentage-wise?
So the blanket looks better actually. It's like really streamlined the woolliness. So like it was kind of too woolly before, and now it's like it actually looks pretty.
It
Slim,
looks like Mr. Messi when he gets his hair combed.
Yeah,
It comes all smooth.
yeah.
Like a sexy bastard.
The famous Owen Hargreaves character.
Like
Yeah. Yes. He was a defensive midfielder for England and also a children's author.
Yeah, just like that. Like when barbers do like a TikTok video where they take like a homeless man and make him look like fit.
Yeah.
And then put them back on put them back on the streets. Now
you're back on the street, but colder.
Yeah.
Your algorithm is slightly different to mine.
Your algorithm's like, welcome to Bang Barbers. We'll give you a haircut, then fuck you.
And you're lucky if you get the haircut. Anyway,
you toss out the barbers while you clothes on the ground. Well, you're supposed to cut my hair.
Man, those Bang Bus videos, I haven't seen one in a while. They were a bit problematic now you
Well,
mentioned
the thing is, the problem with Bang Bus now is the ULEZ zone. It costs so much to make a Bang Bus video now. It's not worth it.
Well, yeah, they've got to have like a hydrogen-based bus. It's really environmentally
catalytic
friendly.
converters. It's got to be a really modern Bang Bus.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Now it's all about banging your dad's wife.
Yeah.
That's the modern day.
By a wind farm. Yeah.
Oh, woke culture's gone mad.
Stepdad fucks stepdaughter on solar panel.
I absolutely love when the videos have like stepdad and stepdaughter, and you go, what's the family dynamic here? How can they both be step?
Yeah. They're kind of strangers, but if it says strangers, I don't want to watch this.
No, but
I want two people who've had dinner together.
they'd obviously both be step.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, there's ones where it's like, it's like, it would require one person just collecting families. And just, like, there is, listen, I've been working on some porn, and and there's videos where it's like, this stepbrother and this stepsister.
Yeah.
Like, who's the fucking link? I want to know the dynamic here,
Yeah, I want someone who's not getting railed to come in and explain the dynamic.
If I don't get a quick forward now, I don't.
A family tree.
Yeah, exactly. I want
Some sort of birth certificates.
I want a really serious guy to go on screen at the start and be like, so there was a guy and he was living happily with his teenage sweetheart, and she sadly died after having 2 kids. He married a second wife who brought with her 2 kids to the equation.
Yeah.
She then died, so not suspiciously, like the staircase guy. He adopts the 2 kids.
Yeah. I treat all these porn videos like I treated, Barack Obama. Let me see a birth certificate. Let me know what's going on.
Why are you drowning your chef?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he drown his chef?
No, but there's this whole conspiracy that Barack Obama's gay and
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, he was like
he's
his dick
gay.
from cocaine during Benghazi.
Yeah.
his and Michelle Obama's
He's a man. Yeah.
So fucking funny.
Just like, yeah, she's a man. She's a size queen. Fucked over 1,000 guys.
It's so funny.
She's a fake man.
She's a fake man. She's a
Yeah.
fake man.
Fake man.
Michelle Fake Man.
Do you see the Obamas just produced a film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have this deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
They've got a deal with. Oh,
Yeah, like a multi-million-dollar deal. Because it was usually like documentaries, like American Factory.
Yeah.
And now it's a film. Sorry, so tell us about the film, man.
have you seen it? It's
No, I haven't seen it yet.
What's it? Julia
Roberts. Yeah.
and Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, multi-Oscar winner Mahershala Ali. But it's basically it's about the end of America or the world or
Yeah.
something like that. But mainly set in one house, and the only reason they know it's the end of the world is some deer come into their garden and some flamingos use their swimming pool. Oh, and the internet doesn't work. Yeah, it's really it's one of those films where they kind of let you work out what's happening and don't tell you. Apparently, I don't like those films. I like it when they tell you what is happening. I want a handhold, I want a very clear. I don't want an ambiguous ending.
Usually, if it's flamingos in the pool, and my internet is always like, Terry's here. Cousin Terry.
Classic Terry.
Classic Terry. Oh, shit, I locked myself in my bedroom. Terry's round. Flamingo electromagnetic pulse Terry. Man, fuck that.
Does anybody give a shit about what Barack Obama has to say artistically, or do we care?
Well, I personally don't.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't mind either way. I think it's fine if they're producing stuff. Just
Yeah, I think we're very close to one of them directing a film or something like that.
Yeah,
Because they're really heavily into that.
it would be good for Michelle Obama to do a bloody day's work for a change. Well,
Yeah.
Poor old Barack having to carry all the water to the family,
Yeah,
killing Middle Easterns, pretending to be nice.
Yeah.
Gotta be tough,
Singing the blues at press conferences.
Exactly.
pretending to be born in America.
Yeah.
Now kill a few fucking Middle Easterns.
Yeah. It's amazing how much we're willing to forgive from a leader if they're like cool.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Clinton, who I don't think, well, at the time he was cool for the 90s, he played the saxophone.
he's
Played the
still
saxophone.
He's still pretty cool, but I mean, I've seen he's married to.
That guy fucks.
That intern.
That guy fucks.
And Tony Blair played the guitar.
Yeah, well, he wore jeans and got Oasis round Parliament.
Yeah.
Tony Blair, another one. He was pretty cool and up to no good. George Bush, much less cool. If he had been cool, the Iraq War, we'd probably have forgotten about it by now.
Yeah.
But George Bush kind of
Now watch
accidentally
this
cool
drive.
things.
Yeah.
Now watch this drive is a perfect example. We're going to catch these shows that did these things to those folks. Now watch this drive. That's a perfect swing.
What was he playing golf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now watch this drive and then he goes into pedestrians.
Now watch this drive and he just takes out a memory stick.
I watched this drive and it's a film with Ryan Gosling. Have you all seen Drive? Mr. Bush, they're making a second drive.
No, watch this drive.
Oh my god.
They're making it the second drive. Probably be a lady in the lead role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Melissa McCarthy driving Jason Statham around, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, like Bush Trip.
That sounds like a different movie.
I think they've already made that film, actually.
Yeah, and once again, the birth certificate.
The congestion charge is also killing those.
Yeah.
Oh God! Any other news from the week, Pat?
Well, this is we're back at work now. After the Christmas
Yeah.
holidays.
Did you have a good Christmas?
We discussed that 2 episodes ago, I think.
No,
Well, Christmas was good. Any family arguments?
No, never. We don't argue in my family.
Really?
Yeah.
You just keep it all in until...
We keep it all, and then once every 4 years.
Well, yeah, we need a new kitchen because it's been torn to bits.
no, now you've done it. Oh God! Don't mention the war, Pat.
Yeah. Well, just like sometimes I go to my nan's, not my grand's, and then we just put a smashed kettle. Like, oh, okay, there's been an argument this week.
Your nan smashes kettles.
Well, apparently my grand.
She throw them over pubs.
She smashes cans of Foster's.
Well,
She's a fucking ledge.
Yeah, this is why I'm like this. My grand gave birth to me. No, apparently stories. I don't know if I should pretend this. But like my dad would come home to visit his parents, and they'd be just like smashed plates, and like, oh, they've had an argument. Probably shouldn't be telling. That's his story to tell. We'll get him.
Or a Greek wedding.
Yeah. It could possible. My Glaswegian grandparents hosted a Greek wedding in their small house. Yeah. What the fuck is this Greek shit? Hummus? They're terrorists.
Nope. But anyway.
Yeah, back at work. Got a new printer.
Yeah.
I sit by the printer.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps asking me that as if I've invented the printer. Do you mind if I print something? Fine. It's annoying. All right.
Do they
I was
ask
so
you
afraid
to-
I'd say something political there. He just dropped into his routine.
Because printer is Gaelic.
Seamlessly. He was terrified.
Did they,
Yeah.
do they like think you know how to fix the printer?
Yeah, there was like,
Just
"Can you
because you're
fix the
sat
printer?"
next to it.
Yeah, I'm sat next to the printer. They're like, "Can you fix the printer?" I was like, "I don't know how to fix a printer, man." Then why would they sit you there? Just look at it, man. It says no paper. That's one of 2 things. Either there's no paper, and it was like, "Please, no more paper."
I couldn't possibly.
I couldn't possibly roll. I couldn't possibly flip the coin. I know this. Get a guy in, a printer guy.
So, interesting stuff, guys. That
You back
joke,
at work, you?
I'm back at work. It's great. I've been just working, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have any printing needs, so your services won't be required. You know, whatever. It's what it is.
Anybody new join the company?
No.
This is a sturdy lot.
Just listen. Total consistency in the workforce.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. And,
Don't you hire out contractors?
Yeah.
Like
time.
the opposite of
and there is no
consistency.
consistency. Yes. Well, in an ideal world, we do, but unfortunately, it's early January, so we probably haven't.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I think we should crack on with the format here, as we
Yeah, let's get into
do
it.
every week.
Let's get into it.
As we do every week, we have 2 heroes. You don't know who each other have chosen. I'm gonna just say it's got to be an interesting one. Now, let's go with Adam first. Who's your hero this week, and why are they the best?
Nice and simple this week. Man who needs no introduction, although I will give him one. Like multiple books about him.
Multiple.
Not loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally
Multiple.
We're off
More
to a
than one.
great start.
more than one. He's got more than one book
We're
about
off
him.
to a great start.
Is it Jason Bourne?
If any podcast is said to be consistent, this is it.
Well, over 250 films and TV shows about him.
Oh.
He's been played by some of the absolute stonkers of our.
Can I hit pause for a second? Can I get Pat to just guess when he thinks he knows it?
Oh.
I want.
I know. You know what? When I think I know it, I'll put my hand up, not into the
Okay,
room thing.
yeah.
Okay, so you don't think you know it.
I don't think I know, but over
Right.
200.
So this man has been played by some of the absolute greats of our generation. Like Sir Ian McKellen's played him. Robert Downey Jr., Benedict Cumberbatch, Will Ferrell,
His hand went
Johnny Lee Miller,
Yeah.
Basil Rathbone. It is, of course, Sherlock Holmes,
Great guess. Great hero.
a man who basically I've been revising for this my entire life. So
Yeah.
there is no Sherlock Holmes question I can't answer.
Well, I'm going to lean heavily
What's his middle
question-wise
name?
upon the...
We'll come back to that.
One question. First question done.
I'm
Alright.
going to lean heavily on the Benedict Cumberbatch version because that's the one I've seen the most. I have seen the Robert Downey Jr. one, but you know, all I remember is the "I am Sherlock Holmes" bit, and that's
Yeah, and then he clicks his fingers.
Yeah.
I am Sherlock Holmes.
And then Watson dies.
and,
He's cradling Watson as he just turns to dust.
What's happening, Mr. Holmes?
I don't feel so good.
I'm scared, Mr. Holmes.
and so, Pat, onto your hero.
Well, the world's been waiting for you, and the power that you do. With your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Mike is Wonder Woman.
It's Wonder Woman.
It's Wonder
Right.
Woman. Wonder Woman, possibly the first and greatest female superhero out there. Created in the 1940s, used to beat the Nazis, and since then has become, you know, an icon for women everywhere to show their strength and show that they can be just as good as the big boys. You know, a superhero, one of the oldest ones ever, according to American documentary I watched 20 years ago, the fourth greatest in history. And, you know, an icon is symbolic. I've picked Wonder Woman.
Yeah, cool.
In preparation for the question, what does your marriage to your Pat's picked the hottest superhero? It can only be described as
Well, we talk about the hottest superhero on like Patreon.
That'd be Johnny Storm,
Behind-
surely.
behind-
No,
That'd be-
it'd be like
Adam with his gay agenda. Right again.
Dr. Octopus, like,
He's literally on fire.
I've no idea. Anyway,
this is fantastic. They make his arsehole so tight.
Jesus Christ. The Thing.
You think, fuck me. And then like, the bunch of rocks fall away. Yes! This is what I want.
Nothing sexier than a rock slide. Anyway, guys, we're going to start off with the classic. In a battle. Now, I don't think it's going to be a straight fist fight here because Wonder Woman just beats up Benedict Cumberbatch. But in like a long term, over the series of a comic book series, who is going to win out in a 10-part series? Sherlock Holmes, Wonder Woman. Go.
Oh, that's easy. So I'll let Pat answer first because I know my answer already.
I'll let Adam. So what here's the thing. In the typical Sherlock Holmes with Wonder Woman story, which I wouldn't be surprised if they've met before in some form, I would say Wonder Woman would win the first battle, which would be like a brute strength type thing. Sherlock Holmes would have the wits. Like, Sherlock Holmes is similar to a Batman character.
Yeah.
If you give them time to prepare, they could possibly beat anyone.
Yes.
But they would team up in the end, I think you might agree.
Yeah, they'll probably team up.
Because it'd be a great. It was like Moriarty and Cheetah have like teamed up to steal all the cholera from Victorian London or some bullshit. Yeah, we want to steal Big Ben because it'll help tigers grow. Some fucking bollocks, right? But I think overall, I do think Wonder Woman has more resources than Sherlock Holmes. She has an invisible plane.
Yeah, she says she's got an invisible plane, but I've never seen it.
Well, maybe she just.
She can fly as well, can she?
Well,
Yeah, she can fly.
well, it depends.
uses-
She can fly with invisible plane, or she can fly by her own volition. Depends which version you look at.
Right.
But like, I don't believe you can. You choose to fly like you're sitting on a chair.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can still see her
Yeah.
when she's flying in the invisible plane.
I can see Sherlock Holmes and Wonder Woman teaming up very easily. You know, Sherlock figuring something out. Wonder Woman, or they've probably known each other at this point.
Yeah.
Diana,
Oh.
we need you to get to Greece for something. On my way, Sherlock Holmes. Don't know your middle name.
Who does?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But I think Wonder Woman would win overall if they just came up together, brawl and brawl over a 12-part series. I think I don't think it'll be a winner. It'll be a tie.
Okay.
Oh, so you think it'd be a tie? I think Sherlock Holmes would win. Okay, so great. So no, I'll tell you why. He's got smarts. Diana Wonder Woman's pretty smart, but
Yeah, she's
he's
not an idiot.
smarter. He's basically just a brain with. He describes himself as just a brain with like.
In what book does Sherlock Holmes describe himself? I'm just a brain.
I'm just a brain,
I'm
mate.
just
He
a
goes-
brain
he
standing
goes-
in front
Is
of
he
a Wonder
trying to pull
Woman.
out a bomb? Yeah. All I do is get brain. Wonder Woman.
I am just a brain.
We take that level. Fuck's sake. Sorry, Adam. Continue.
No, it's fine. No, I think he's going to use his smarts. He can still fight like the best of them. As we've seen in some
Unless
depending
iterations.
on
Unless the
which one
best
you-
of them is Wonder Woman, he's not gonna fucking.
Yeah, fight better than Wonder Woman, who can lift 100 tons.
Is it exactly 100 tons?
70. Yeah.
70.
But you know, like
Oh, what can Superman lift 100 and she can lift 30% less? Is that? Is that
Here we
what-
go.
But-
Won't contend again. You're gonna love my next question.
but also, you know, like how a woman, like if the child's under a car, they can sort of lift a car.
Yeah.
Imagine that with Wonder Woman. If a child's underneath Big Ben, she can lift Big Ben. So,
Yeah. Have you been sponsored by Big Ben this episode or something? The new renovated Big Ben. Go and see it now.
I currently owe
Investments.
money to a loan shark called Big Ben. Yeah.
He's currently sat at home with my wife.
Yeah. With a gun posted. It says, so Wonder Woman, if you're out there, could you please team up with Sherlock Holmes and save my family? I bought the Christmas presents, but not secured your lives.
Well, as you know, very January the 8th of you.
Yes.
So I'm going to agree with you. It's also tight. In the spirit of January the 8th.
Yeah.
I think
World
they
Bubble
would-
Bath Day.
Yeah. On the anniversary of the day that Little Big Horse fought off the American cavalry.
Yeah.
Very
Um,
close. Little Big Horn.
oh, it was,
Big
it was
Horse.
crazy horse.
Yes.
Whoa.
That's his name.
Is that horse little or big? Is it far away or is it little?
It's a small big horse.
Like,
you know, like
Imagine a very large Shetland pony.
yeah. No,
Oh,
no, the
that's a
opposite
bit
of that.
small.
Yeah.
The
Bit small.
opposite of that. Like, what's
it's
the
A
small
Shire
big
horse.
yeah, a Shire
quite
horse,
small.
but
No,
a
but it's
small
not,
one
but
of
it's not
them.
like a big pony. It's
No,
like
that
a
would be big
horse.
little horse.
It's
that
Yeah,
would
that'd
be
be big little horse.
It's
Yeah,
Little
this
Big
is Little
Horn
Big-
as well. So I'm not.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, General Custer, what a guy. But the okay,
You
my
on the
next
wrong
question.
side of history
Where's-
again.
Oh, well, it's funny you should mention that. That leads me nicely into my next question. And it relates
right about- where did that become-
if Ireland was under British rule, which one
Nope.
would do the go?
Where's me
No,
Custer? Where's me
okay,
Custer?
Benedict Cumberbatch and Gal Gadot famously play your heroes. Gal Gadot, very out in favour of the IDF at the moment, and Benedict Cumberbatch's family famously owns slaves. What is your hero's fucking problems?
I mean, that's
Well,
an
I've-
interesting question. I think.
Yeah.
First of all, so Gal Gadot was part of the Israeli defense.
No. Gal Gadot was part of the ice cream delivery force, which delivered mouthfuls of delicious vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, chips in the mouth,
This is going to be a tough answer to beat, Adam.
and listen, I don't know too much about this. It's a controversial issue. I do. I think Israel in general. But Israel Defense Force does sound like they own a big robot.
I'm just
Yeah, it's
gonna
like
say,
RoboCop.
guys,
It's like the
gonna
thing
say,
he
guys,
fights at the
I,
end.
it seems to be that the media is moving closer to the old Free Palestine thing. I think by the 8th of January, we may have an answer. So maybe get off the fence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there'll be-
by today, the 8th of January, they might just beat Israel.
I feel like there's an underdog story coming. Anyway,
I with the so I won't get off the fence as such, but I do think it's surprising that they haven't done a Free Palestine song to the tune of Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
No one has done that yet, and
I
it's
was-
sitting right there.
I've got an alternative. Paul Simon comes out. I could be your long lost Palestine. You know.
I think
Free Palestine.
Yeah, we could
You
do
don't-
that.
you know,
Like,
who needs to get
everyone,
back in the-
you just need a good song, and then everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, we should free Palestine. That one's a banger."
Here's what. Well, the Euros are this year. So you know who needs to bring back in? Baddiel and Skinner.
Oh, yeah.
Free Palestine on a shirt.
David is tailor-made for this.
Ceasefire's on its way. Put the guns down. Kane's here.
40 years
Carl
of
Walker's on the right.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe and I always
Forget the Gaza Bank.
the Three Lions song is the when they're like 40 years of hurt. And
Yeah.
the song came out in 1996, exactly 40 years after winning the World Cup.
No,
were they not even happy
Hang on.
for the 4
Well,
years they
that's
held
yes.
it?
Right.
that's
Okay. Well,
Oh,
right.
okay,
One
okay,
sec.
whatever.
So it
But then they had
originally
the 2006 one.
Yeah,
it came out in 1996 where they sung 30 years
yeah.
of hurt.
But still, for the
Yeah.
4 years that they held
Yeah,
the
no,
thing,
you're right. Yeah, it
Yeah.
should have been 26
Yeah,
years
exactly.
of hurt.
They
yeah.
shouldn't like Bobby Charlton after lifting the World Cup didn't go. The hurt starts today.
That's such a good point. And also in the one they did for the Qatar World Cup, they went, it was like 40 days of hurt because the women had won the Euros. And just like, so that diminishes the point of your song about how much hurt it is.
Yeah.
40 days of hurt, that's
No
less
time.
than chemo.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
yeah. That's gonna be tough.
That's-
to, like,
that's like-
sorry.
Oh,
for.
wow,
It's
wow,
like-
40 days of hurt, wow, 40
that's-
days of hurt.
Hey,
It's like
Jesus
dry
Christ.
January and a third.
Yeah.
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 Fucking exactly. You know,
God.
everyone seems to want Israel. But England can't fail at the Euros versus Denmark. Well, you should stop marking your guns. Something like that. We're going to get this by the end of the episode. Baddiel and Skinner's anti. I hate Baddiel. I went to see a Taskmaster live recording where Baddiel was on it.
Yeah.
And it took 2 hours because he just kept telling boring stories about talking to his son's like headmaster.
Oh.
Well, my son was failing at PE, so I talked to the headmaster, and you know, he excused the bunking. And it's like, why is this a funny story you're telling on Taskmaster?
Yeah, I know. It's wasted on them. Get us on Taskmaster. This is our
Who do you
campaign.
think will be the one
The
first?
hero-
Actually, I think he will be the first on Taskmaster out through.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm late to the party. We'll see, but I'd love to.
We'll see.
Yeah. Get us on as a team, guys. That would be the way to go. But
A team version of Taskmaster where we take on like the
Team with the Sugar Babes.
we take
us versus
the Sugar Babes.
Mucha Buena.
Buena.
Take on the Sugar Babes, Hamas. What other teams are there?
Steps.
Steps.
And the Strictly judges.
I'm coming for you, Craig Revel Horwood.
Shirley Ballas, you bitch.
Yet another woman beat to death on that hero complex time.
Fucking disgusting bitch. We were just like, no, you're being too rude. Like, we're in the studio. No, you fucking bitch. I'm like in her face, like, fucking die. You're 60. Why are you dancing? Fucking hell. Anton the Beck, big fan.
This brings us neatly back to why Cumberbatch's family is okay to have owned slaves.
So I didn't know this. First of all, I have not picked Benedict Cumberbatch. I've picked Sherlock Holmes.
You're right.
You've decided to go. Oh, so explain why a fella who played this fella,
Yeah.
his family owned slave. I mean, we're already quite far removed.
I had to
Yeah,
finish Gal
fair
Gadot for a bit when I
Yeah,
was
you sucker.
Well, however,
but
he
did-
did
but
bring
it's-
ice cream into the mix, which I've historically been in favour of.
I scream, we all scream, because, you know, the IDF.
Keep shooting my family.
Please. What flavour of shoot my family do you have? Oh, no. Well,
I don't know if you saw.
Just in case that one.
I don't know if you saw that they recently showed up at the Catholic Church, and that's when it really hit.
Oh, that's what it affected you. This has gone on so far.
I picked up a newspaper. I was like, "What?"
You picked up the metro.
The second they step foot inside an O'Neill's, he was like, "That's it."
Gone too far. You've gone too far back of the Netanyahu.
You've really made this hit home for me in a way that I didn't expect it to. Okay, right. So fair enough.
No,
that
but
was, that was a stupid.
no.
thing to do.
But so did his family own slaves?
Apparently so. Yeah, and I think there was like
He
calls for him to pay reparations.
Well, he was. I mean, he's an actor. Like actors don't have a lot of money, do they?
No, I believe so.
But
Okay.
so he was in 12 Years a Slave as
Hilarious.
a slave owner.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's being woke that's hurt him. You know, like
I mean, this
it's being on the right side of history now. Because like nobody's gonna hit up you if you're like, oh, listen, I don't give a shit. People aren't gonna be like, your granddad owned a slave. You'd be like, hey, historically, don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but as soon as
it's
you're
like when
God, slavery was wrong. You're like, well, fuck you.
well, it's like when Ice Cube's son played Ice Cube. You know, when Benedict Cumberbatch playing one of his ancestors.
He's really picked up the family mantle.
Yeah.
Made that guy.
Method acting.
Method Man acting.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah. Cut that out.
that-
We're the
We can't have Adam being
We're
smart.
the most hip hop podcast there is.
Yeah, more than hip hop saved my life.
We are so fetch. What?
Ah, mate,
I don't know.
Stop trying to make fetch work.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh God, we couldn't be that hip hop. We all knew Mean Girls.
Quoted the Mean Girls.
Every one of us was like Mean Girls. Yes.
Yeah.
Conversation about hip hop.
Oh God. All right.
Well, the second wave of hip hop was a bit like Mean Girls.
Yeah. It's drill rap.
Yeah.
With Miss Dynamite. She's
Get-
quite mean.
Yeah. Miss Dynamite from the Acme Corporation. Do you know her brother's a Carla? I found out recently.
What? Her brother's a what?
A Carla, you know, the writer and philosopher.
No.
Anyway.
I did
The
not know
what?
that.
Writer and what?
He's like a writer and philosopher, activist, a Carla.
Is there still philosophers?
Yeah, there is.
How are they getting on?
No, but like, the main one is what? Zizek, who's still modern day.
Are they getting on okay? I didn't think that thing existed anymore.
Is there a lot of money in the philosophy?
I can't imagine
game?
that there is.
Well, usually it's
There's
like
not a
there's
huge
more
amount-
money in comedy. The real modern day philosophers.
The philosophers are like, hey, guys, let me get down off the old high little horse here.
Well, modern philosophy.
That's high short horse. Yeah, it's a high for
Modern
for a-
philosophy is
for a
like,
small
why
horse.
are the peanuts on the plane so small? Modern day philosophy. It's stand-up comedy, like, where, yeah, look at this bitch.
Yeah.
It's Instagram clips like, where are you from? I'm from Indiana. Well, you a bitch. And it's so funny. I love that content.
No, me too. I'm a big Matt Rife guy.
A bit about Rife guy, like the man who said more jaws than jokes.
that guy's jaw would saw you in half like a magician.
Yeah.
He's got the dynamo of jaws.
Yeah. You look like the shark Jaws from Jaws, man. Because the shark is named Jaws. Holy shit, Jaws is coming.
Wait, is the shark called Jaws in Jaws?
Yeah, of course he isn't.
All right.
It's a shark.
He's the title.
I didn't know whether it was like one of those things.
Well, like the Kane from
like
Citizen Kane.
You know, like in Layer Cake, where you don't actually know his name.
Oh, yeah.
But his name turns out to be Layer King. At the very end, it's like, all right, Layer.
And what you didn't, and the shark's like, and what you didn't know was my name was Jaws, and then he gets hit by a car.
See you in hell, layer cake.
Yeah. Or like in Tenet,
Ironically,
the character's called the protagonist.
Yeah.
Ironically, it's actually the fucking guy in the wheelchair who's called Jaws and Jaws.
Oh, he's Jaws' shark.
He's called Jaws.
And the shark,
Like when people get Frankenstein and Frankenstein's
and the shark's called Wheels.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes there.
Right.
Okay, next question. Next
Yeah,
question.
yeah, sure.
Next question. Let's shoot on. IDF stuff. And
Sure, we've done 15 minutes.
We've done about 40.
We've done 30
Really?
minutes.
Oh my god, it's all been nonsense.
Okay.
It's all been so bad.
Don't tell them that.
No, honestly, guys,
It's been-
zoom in.
It's been good. It's not been good in format terms, but it's been good podcasts, I think.
It'd be good, like.
I love it when we break out to discuss how good we think the podcast
Yeah.
is going. That's always great to people at home, I'm sure. Both of them.
Yeah, Brian, how do you think? we're all right. Is this okay?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, let's do that. So next question.
Yeah, we need to get through the questions at
The
least.
style of bad guys both of these people face off against are very different. Wonder Woman traditionally fights very brutish bad guys, very big, strong, like right in your face, kill you guys.
Like the God of
Sherlock, or a cheetah, and Sherlock, of course, more. What would you call him?
Intellectual villain.
Intellectual.
A Moriarty.
His own sister, that kind of thing. What I'm saying is, reverse it. Who does better against their counterparts, villains?
Well, first of all, so Wonder Woman's villain Cheetah won the Edinburgh Best Joke at the Fringe Award. So she's quite erudite in a lot of ways.
That's true.
Yeah.
The actor who played them?
No, just the word cheetah.
The word cheetah.
Yeah,
won
I remember what you said. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I used to fuck animals, but one of them's a cheetah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Men
I used to
shit,
like
babe, you know.
suck and fuck animals. But one of them turned to be a shit.
Guys,
That was not the joke.
I
The joke was fine.
I used
The
to.
joke was a good joke.
I literally do a joke where I have sex with a penguin, so that's maybe not get up on our.
Yeah, but that'll be for the
Oh.
Batman episodes.
So welcome to Hero Complex podcast, hosted by
Yeah.
2024's Edinburgh Joke at the Fringe Award.
Yeah. What's the biggest animal you think you can fuck? All right. No, we won't do that. That's for the animal fucker episode. But animal, you were saying.
So I think brain over brawn will always work every time, pretty much. You can out think.
To respond to that, mumble. It was like, oh, maybe your brain just beats brawn.
Thinking.
Well,
is better
there's a
than
famous
not thinking.
Justice League
In a
storyline.
fight, typically not true, but go on.
Yeah. Didn't work for Mary Shelley.
I don't remember your argument in the last episode that Mary Shelley could outthink Jason Bourne.
Yeah. But
It worked for you. So I don't know.
the storyline where Wonder Woman and the Justice League go up against Maxwell Lord, who has psychic powers and takes over Superman. And they want to knock him unconscious. No, it won't work unless I'm dead. So Wonder Woman immediately snaps Maxwell Lord's neck to save the Earth and get Superman out of the mind control. So Wonder Woman is smart enough not only to deduce things, but also to do what's necessary. Things that Superman, the Boy Scout, and maybe even Batman won't do. She's kind of like the Wolverine of the Justice League. She does what needs to be done because she's a warrior. No, because she's funny.
Wait, no,
we
she's
don't
not
like
funny.
Deadpool?
You mean Deadpool is funny?
Deadpool's not funny.
What?
In any iteration?
Well, in the comics, he's funny, but Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is the unfunniest thing in the world.
What, are you telling me that, oops, I accidentally killed this guy, isn't a hilarious joke? What the hell are we doing here, man?
Honestly, right? The first joke in Deadpool was like, oh, it smells like Mama June's pussy in here.
Yes.
And
Hilarious.
Mama June, do you know what that's a reference to? Do you know? Or were you just laughing like, Robert De Niro and Cape Fear?
I don't even know.
I
don't even know what Cape Fear is a reference to, Pat.
That joke is a reference to like Baby Mama Juju, which is like a child contestant pageant reality show. That's what the first joke of Deadpool is. That film sucks. Ryan Reynolds is not a funny person.
Wasn't it Marmaduke?
Oh, two girls, guy at a pizza place. Pretty good.
Is it? I haven't seen it in a long time.
I saw it when I was like 10 years old. It seemed pretty good then.
That seems like about.
Do you know what I watched when I was 10 years old? The Hanging of Saddam
Oh,
Hussein.
Van Wilder, party liaison. That is not a bong, it is for my schlong. Great times.
Yeah. And by the way, for the listeners, that was a quote, so it's fine.
Yeah. Of course. Wait, what? Why are you doing that to me?
No, I'm helping you out.
No, you're not helping
Well,
me out.
you're on a
you've drawn-
my
you've
client
drawn
would like to take a
attention to it.
recess.
Yeah.
While he perfects his Indian accent.
Just slowly getting.
Oh,
out of
I'm
shot
allowed
here.
to do it. I'm an immigrant. It's ye fucking oppressors.
I'm an
Anyway.
immigrant as well. I'm
Oh, yeah,
fine.
you're right. Good man, Pat. So, get off my back. Can we turn the heating down a little bit? I'm sorry. Not sure whether it's my racism or
It's not hot in here.
It's not hot at all.
I was sweating profusely.
Probably that curry order you put in earlier. Like, when you thought, it'd be better if I do it in an accent.
I like it. I like it if they can understand.
Hello, I would like a chicken jalfrezi.
I see. None of you have a problem with doing an impression of me. You goddamn.
I've never done an impression of you. I've done an impression of you doing the English impression.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Hello. Up the rock. By that you mean the Royal Academy of Arts.
I do not. And okay, sorry. So we've had some answers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I think we put the word Sherlock Holmes in one word. This episode.
So far, the highlight
Who's
for
doing
me,
which one?
the highlight for me has been ice cream. So anybody who can outdo ice cream. What do we? Okay, hold on. Right. Okay, hold on. My last question.
Sorry, go on, you have a question.
No, my last question was the villains are reversed. Adam's thinking was brain beats brawn.
Yeah.
Historically, who could say?
And his argument was Deadpool's a terrible film
Yes.
and he doesn't like
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds.
I said no. There's this. That Wonder Woman has enough brain and brawn to cover both situations.
You think?
Yeah, but
okay.
Sherlock Holmes can fight. There's in the iteration you're talking about, the Sherlock has done on BBC One,
Yeah.
written by Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss.
Is it
Iteration
a
I
bit,
like.
Is it a bit fucking scumbaggy to redo somebody else's work and just put it in modern day and be like, I wrote that real good. You see how I wrote that?
That's all Stephen Moffat does to do with Dracula, to do with Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, okay.
Doctor Who.
Oh, the Dr.
Yeah,
Jekyll show. I love that with Nesbitt.
You loved that?
I loved it.
Dog.
Loved it.
You loved it.
Loved it.
All right, we'll know what we're talking about next episode.
I was sat next to Stephen Moffat up in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I was on my own because I just had a fight with a load of people. That's another story.
So your
altogether.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she was one of them. So I was sat there on her own, and he pitched his idea for a superhero show, which I won't share it now. But like,
What to you?
not to me, to someone he was sat with. I was sat on my own.
No, then fucking out him.
Out him.
Yes.
What was the show?
No, he might want to make it. It sounded
Yeah.
quite good.
Yeah, good.
I'd watch it.
As a superhero, he has the time machine of Doctor Who, the intelligence of Sherlock Holmes,
I need
and he's also a drug addict like Dr. Jekyll.
Imagine a superhero, a guy who could walk on water, he could raise the dead. His name was Jesus, but it was today.
And Russell T Davies already did
Russell
that.
T Davies did that, yeah,
Yeah.
with Christopher Eccleston.
What the hell are we doing here, guys?
Yeah, I'm fucking Jesus.
There is nothing new in this world except penguin fucking.
Yeah. And even Morgan Freeman's already done that.
Oh God, I've done it as well.
Wait,
You know, Morgan Freeman's going out with his granddaughter.
His own
what?
granddaughter.
Yeah, look that. Look this up, man. Right, Morgan Freeman granddaughter.
I know who my hero is in the next episode. It's fucking my man Morgan. She's young enough to be your granddaughter. Indeed.
Almost the exact same age. Well, actually, the exact same.
My
age.
granddaughter didn't make it out of Shawshank.
What do you mean she's going out with her granddaughter?
Morgan Freeman had it's from the New York Post, but Morgan Freeman had an affair with his step-granddaughter.
With his step granddaughter.
New York Post as well. Okay, we're
It's Woody
Pat.
Allen tells you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Pat, I feel like you've
I
kind
kn-
of slandered us.
I'm the one.
Yeah, look, hey, you
The one
remember?
who came out with the
remember-
ice cream delivery force.
Timestamp for an edit there is 42 minutes.
No.
Great.
Allegedly.
We want.
Alleged timestamp.
We want. This is clickbait. We want controversy here. And if the IDF stuff doesn't get it for us, the Morgan Freeman is a fucking is an incestuous nonce. Surely will.
Yeah. I'm Morgan Freeman, and you're going to be seeing Morgan Deadman. Morgan dead man.
I feel like that's brought it whole like we were talking about step.
Yes, welcome back to the Full Circle podcast.
Because that's all of our shapes.
Guys, it was a long Christmas.
January, it's only January 8th and I'm knackered at work.
It's January 8th. I had so much.
These mince pies have been in for 2 weeks.
The dog hasn't eaten. It's tough.
At least we enjoy this show. But so are we taking the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock as the main one we're looking at?
Well, that's the one that I know the best. I have also
Well,
seen
do you guys enjoy the show? Because I think the show is kind of terrible.
bits of it are good. Bits
I thought
of it are crap.
it started really good. It got a
Yes.
little bit.
Yeah.
It got a little bit samey/worsey.
The last episode with his
towards
sister.
the end.
Dog shit.
That's the worst episode of a lot of.
Dog
Well,
shit.
so that's the further it got in, the more kind of leaps they were making with the kind of
Source
with
material.
the law with
Yeah,
the back.
because his
back
sister isn't
source
in the
material.
books.
No, so that's
Yeah, but then it was like, oh, but not only has she been there the whole time, but she's also been the main bad guy.
And she's hypnotized on an entire prison.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
yeah.
She's got some sort of fucking mental power that. Does anybody believe in hypnotism? Is that a thing?
But I think it kind of works.
Yes, hypnotism works 100% of the time. Sorry, what happened there? I don't know.
Oh man,
Wouldn't it be in the hypnotist's interest
Yeah.
to be hypnotizing the likes of me to sell the opposite? Be like, don't worry about hypnotists. They aren't going to make you do anything weird.
well, I do think I think hypnotism should be like Darren Brown got someone to jump off a roof.
But did he though?
Yeah,
Well,
did he though?
he held their family captive.
Yeah.
And then,
Because
yeah.
people do that by their own volition all the time. Just all the time. You just have to find the right kind of mental victim of some kind, whatever.
I know people jump off our buildings. You know? For example, there's one day in 2001 where several people did.
All you need to do is present them with the right opportunity.
Yeah. When you see a window, I see a diving board. One man's window is another man's diving
I'm
board.
gonna make that very clear. I love this episode so much. Just if anybody.
No, but I think sort of slight hypnotism, like people can get hypnotized to stop smoking and stuff.
Okay, but all right. Here's my point on.
I don't feel it's like moral.
Yeah. So no. Here's my point on that. So you go to a hypnotist. You spend money on them to tell you to do something that you obviously want to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, right, you know, in TV shows, hypnotism is like, you're going to kill your whole family. And they're like, away I go. I'm going to kill them all, no bother. But in real life, it's more like, hey, you know, you just paid me £100. Just don't do the thing you don't want to do. Easy fucking peasy. Away you go.
But that doesn't it work then?
I mean, I'm saying that. I'm saying they're con men. I'm saying that if I approached everybody on the way into a comedy,
conmanship to it, yeah.
if I approached everybody on the way into a comedy show and went, "Hey guys, you're here to laugh. Just fucking laugh, will you?" They might do it. They might just be like, "You know what? You're right.
Yeah,
We're
I've
here
seen
to
you
fucking
MC.
laugh." Yeah, it is kind of like that, to be fair. It's not a million miles different.
All right, sorry, English you. Hello, fellas.
Hello, guys. It's
You're not
me
laughing
again.
as much as I would like you to laugh.
The
I
thing
will
is,
beat the shite out of him.
that has led to some problems.
And I am from Cork.
I have been known to sometimes suggest that
the audience laugh.
that I will fight you if you don't laugh.
Yeah.
Brian, hypnotism. Thoughts.
What was the question, sorry?
Hypnotism. Thoughts.
My partner's a hypnotist.
No! Come on.
Yes,
Yes,
she-
please.
Con man, con woman.
What sort of like
Oh,
to...
woman, voodoo.
Yes, love it.
Voodoo.
Voodoo shit.
Is it for like
Oh,
to quit
but hold
smoking
on,
or-
hold on.
What type?
Sorry, Julie.
Hold on. Well, she's never going to listen to this.
Oh, maybe you're the hypnotist then.
Oh, my question is simple. Do you ever find yourself doing something you desperately don't want to do?
Like eating out.
All the time.
Interesting. Maybe it is real.
There's a hypnotism called returning the favor that all men eventually succumb to.
The hypnotism called waiting for your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been a victim of that one myself.
See, I told you it works. Wait, why was that? Why was I arguing for hypnotism?
I don't know.
Because I
Sherlock
got
Holmes.
hypnotized
did
to
you?
do it. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, hypnotism. No, I was interested. I would like to see the victim of hypnotism. Okay, guys, I've got another question for you. It's a hero complex classic. You all know what it is. I don't even need to say it, but I will say it. You are in a loving and long-term relationship with your hero. Can you please tell me what that relationship looks like? I'm going to start with you, Adam.
Easy. So I come home. Basically, he's sort of in a relationship with his mate, Dr. Watson.
That's nice.
In a kind of, well,
Oh, it's
yeah.
platonic.
yeah. Well, it's sort of platonic for Victorian times. They're just mates. They're just two grown men who live together in an era where actually rent wasn't that much, particularly for sort of a doctor and a man who solved crimes. So they could have lived apart, but they lived together in a flat share with an old lady who lived downstairs. But anyway, so he'd probably come home. He's on the opiates again. He's shot out one of the walls. He's wrestling my dog.
Well, you said he was a good fighter. got bad news for that dog. Go on, sorry.
Well, he was in a lot of iterations. He sort of drugs the dog and stuff, to test sort of theories on the dog. So yeah, that's not a great housemate.
Tested a
to be
couple of
honest.
theories yourself around London, I've heard. Sorry. That was a bit much. Even for me, I apologise.
So he probably would actually be a terrible housemate, terrible lover, because he just sees his body as a brain with a load of appendages. So it's just probably once he's finished appendaging, he'll then just like leave. So probably not.
Appendaging.
Yeah,
You haven't really sold him as the.
I think it's the one thing he'd be really bad at. I think in a lot of the Sherlock Holmes stories, it's all about him learning kind of love and affection for the people around him, because he's kind of like a sociopath that doesn't see the need for people, and then it turns out, he does. So it's a story about how you kind of need people in your life and how you can sort of get better with family and all of that. So that's normally how a lot of people take the Sherlock Holmes character. So living with him would actually be a bit of a pain in the arse. He wouldn't wash the dishes. He's always nicking the best cushions. Shooting guns off a lot of the time. Small explosions, probably.
I gotta be honest with you. You've not sold me. Pat, hit me. Wonder Woman. Here we go.
Best time of my life. She'd fold me like cheap laundry.
Oh yes.
She'd suck me
More
inside out.
specific. Yes.
Like, those Bugs Bunny cartoons where he's trying to hide mobsters in like treasure chests and pretends they're kind of like flattens them and beats them up to shit. That. I'd just be like so bruised and content. I was just like, people were like, did you fall into a door? No, I had sex with my Amazonian goddess girlfriend.
She beats me in the most sensational way.
And she would know exactly what I want because she has a lasso of truth. Like, turn around me, like, what do you want? Foot stuff. Nothing but foot stuff. And all right, just fucking stamping on me.
Oh,
As if I'm a barrel full of grapes, ready for that wonder harvest wine.
Pat Bruzza had the power of grapes.
I get lashed, I get choked, I get spat on. I'll be covered in mud.
Wait, hold on.
I can't think of anything.
Wait, I need to know more about the mud.
Because Amazonians create women out of clay.
Prometheus. We're back.
Last episode. You didn't hear about Prometheus until 2 hours ago. I thought it was called Zero Prometheus. Something like that. That's
I'm talking about classic Prometheus. Anyway, Just a little. Anyway.
My friends would be worried because I'd come out like red, raw, and bruised. I'm like, don't fuck this up for me. I'll bring it to the pub, but if you dare challenge her in it.
Oh man. So she's gonna arm wrestle all your bloke mates. It's gonna be the end.
Yeah, I'm there like 2 cars. I'm in a wheelchair. Hello, boys. I am the happiest I've ever been.
Would you say that with the lasso of truth around you?
No, the lasso of truth says, I want more. Foot, more feet. Yeah. So,
Oh my god! This.
I don't know.
is my
I don't know
favourite
if
episode.
Sherlock would do that, but
No, he wouldn't.
Adam, you've got exactly 3 minutes to convince me why I shouldn't give it to Pat. Because he's brought up ice cream and foot stuff.
yeah.
And boy, oh boy.
Ooh, how can I compete? Did I say Sir Ian McKellen played him once in a film where he had dementia?
You
Or did I
shall
forget
not
that?
beat foot stuff.
Was that Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. It's mainly about beekeeping, I think, as opposed to any sort of normal Sherlocky stuff.
Women beekeeping.
I
Is that the dumbest thing I've ever said?
No. Not even in like this half of the podcast.
It's not even the dumbest thing you said in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, loads of people have played him. He's a great character. People love him. He's really stood the test of time. However, Pat said ice cream and foot stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, really, can you compete against
Do you remember that ice lolly that shaped like a foot?
Yeah. Oh boy, I do. Talk more about that.
I know what I'm getting you for.
I was like, you should have given.
Sorry.
I don't even
I
have
know
a
what
foot
I'm
fetish.
getting you for your 9th of January present. That
You shouldn't give that to kids, man. They develop weird stuff.
I myself, I'm a big foot fetish guy, but I like a lady who caters to fetishes.
Like if you're a chocolate ice kid, you get into all shit.
What's Magnum make you do?
Have a tiny dick. You always feel like your dick's tiny.
Probably stop putting Magnums down there. It's not going to help.
Calippo, oh shit.
Calippo's
Yeah.
orange men.
Mini milk.
Darkest
Mini
fetish
milk.
of
You'd probably be trans. That one we need to delete.
No, we're not. We delete nothing.
No,
We delete
we
nothing.
might need to delete the mini milk.
delete
comment.
nothing. I'm gonna listen to this fucking episode with a fine-tooth comb. If something's deleted, I'll never be back. I want to fucking hear every minute. 56 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna take a note.
Ice cream sandwich orgy guy.
What about a fab?
Fab. Gay.
Never in doubt, Adam. I don't know why you asked.
Yeah. It says on the wrapper, Adam. If you you're probably
Adam ate a whole. Adam ate a
it's
whole.
not even a good ice cream. Why did you get a Magnum?
Adam ate a
Mini
whole box
milk.
of Fabs before we bought this dog. Oh man.
Ice pop pour.
Oh God, this has been fun. This has been a tremendous amount of fun, guys. If you take things you hear on podcasts seriously, just go kill yourself before reviewing.
Don't take that seriously either.
Yeah.
As far as a winner goes, I gotta give it to Pat Brosahan. The man's a legend, and
Thank you.
give it up.
Cornetto,
Guys.
bye.
Oh. Can we get any confirmation on this?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying the mint one, the strawberry.
Oh, the fruity one. Oh,
The
okay,
fruit-
that's convenient.
Then the mint one's like CEO.
Into being femdomed or something.
Oh man,
Yeah, God, sorry.
you've absolutely Anyway,
Have
guys,
you just remembered you owe someone money?
no, someone owes me money. I've been dealing with these pay pigs, man.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, you know, like the fruit pastels, don't they? Pay pig.
Right, guys, this has been a lot of fun for me. I've enjoyed it a lot. This was power that I've had over you. I'm going to give it to Pat, like I said.
Thank you.
Guys, if you're watching at home
no,
and you've enjoyed this, it's all just silly bullshit. Hit us with a like, give us a subscribe.
Yours was wet.
Oh, look,
Mine wasn't wet. Yours was wet.
the two fucking wet boys are rubbing each other's hands. That's nice. Guys, drinking and podcasting, sometimes fun. I think it's the best podcasting we've ever done. But anyway.
This outro
Hit
is
us.
15 minutes long.
Yes, that's because you just went, why are ye so wet to each other? One of you is the source of the wetness. Anyway.
It's not me.
Yes, I'm almost sure it's you, Pat. Anyway. Oh, it's dry as a fucking bone.
Alright, flat hat.
Oh, I see. It's pretty good. It's you.
It's you.
Hold them wet.
Anyway.
Oh,
Warm it up,
whoa.
under them wet.
Okay.
Thank you,
Guys.
ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Ladies and gentlemen, everything else, everything in between. We're the Hero Comics Podcast. Subscribe on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast Podcast, and it's wherever you listen to your podcast. Like, review,
YouTube. Don't forget.
YouTube as well. It helps
YouTube
us
would
get,
be better
it helps
than
us get
Pocket
the rankings. We really appreciate it.
love
If
you
you
all
have any
deeply.
questions or comments, the Hero Complex Podcast at gmail.com,
Yeah.
because we'll be doing a Q&A with the listeners soon.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd like to suggest a hero.
Yeah, we'll do a suggestion for
Yes.
Audience Hero soon.
Yes, suggest some. Send us an email. Send us a message.
Good
You know
evening,
where
Great
we are.
Britain.
Good luck.
Thanks.
It's on my fucking hand.
No, it was 100% that.